Welcome, everybody. Friday night. I have not done this podcast in quite a few weeks. I just want to say hello to everybody. I'm your host, Bad Bubba Brewer, and you are watching or listening to the Triple B Experience. We're talking pop culture. We're talking some wrestling. We'll talk about everything. Hey, we talk a little Steelers stuff, maybe just a little bit, maybe to advertise tomorrow. I'll be on tomorrow night, myself and Shane, with the Steelers Dynasty podcast, where we will be previewing the matchup in Denver. That's right. We have 161 subscribers to the Steelers Dynasty podcast. We are almost at 400 hours. We started in March with the new name. We have a collaboration with Mark from Steelers Nation Australia. It's going great. We're always on Tuesday nights, the three of us, in between 9 and 10, and we do a top 5. And if you're a Steeler fan and you haven't subscribed to Steelers Nation Australia and you haven't subscribed to my channel, I have no idea what is wrong with you. Look, I got 2 podcasts. I still have a wrestling company, and it's the fall kind of season because football's here, people. I haven't been on in a while. I haven't been really watching too much pop culture. Right now, I am watching TNA Victory Road on pay-per-view. If you guys have any questions, you have any comments, drop a dime, drop a comment on YouTube. If you haven't subscribed, please do. This is, hold on, let me get it here. Let me get it. This is the Silver Award-winning podcast in Indiana County. That's right. I lost to mental health, people. That's what I lost to, but it is what it is. So hey, look, things happen, and that's just the way it is. So we have a lot to go through. I have some new sponsors for the Allied Powers Wrestling Federation. Our big show is October 26th. It's Halloween, people. You want to dress up? You want to come down to the castle? You want to hang out and watch some great wrestling action? Do it. It's going to be great. It's going to be exciting. It's our last show of 2024. One show turned into 3 shows. Next year, we'll be trying to, we're going to start off in Indiana because my ring is in the garage and I go 7 miles and I got to see if that date is available. And we will be back to Indiana, Pennsylvania. So people in Indiana, you guys could pack the S&T Bank Arena like nobody's business. This could be the hottest. S&T Bank Arena is the greatest concept, in Indiana. Hey, it is what it is. We have the castle. We had over 200 people in the castle. Hats off to Tony and the guys at the castle. Great staff. Josh was great on the radio doing the sound. It was awesome. But like I said, this is the first time in a couple weeks that I've done this show. I've got like 4 or 5 Steelers shows back to back, and I'm like, holy hell, I haven't done any experience stuff in a while. So look, there's a lot of wrestling stuff going on. There's a lot of independent stuff. Like I said, WWE is still hot. The new SmackDown logo is up, I believe. I think Kal-El shined it on his social media. Buckle to buckle with Kal-El. I know I have the icon here. I know I do. There it is. Buckle to buckle with Kal-El from Punxsutawney. Subscribe. He is the Wonder Kid who actually picks WWE events when we have our Pick'em show, and we did it over the Notebook the last time because I think it was was the Bash at Berlin, and it was in the afternoon. And it was hard to get everybody to be around, I believe. So we did it, over, they gave me their stuff, and then we did it that way. I think maybe every one of us probably lost one or two. It wasn't much. So I'm going to Facebook right now because I am online, hopefully, so I can talk to some people. If you guys have any questions, you have any comments, please do. Kurt Mears is in the house on Facebook. Kurt, what's up? Mr. K, how you doing? God bless you. We're just fighting a good fight in America, brother. I got to drink 7 to 3 every morning. I'm kidding. I have to drink an energy drink, which is terrible. I do want to say that I actually went to 9th Street Deli tonight and got a Stromboli. I never got a Stromboli at 9th Street Deli. It was $10. It was probably this big. It was cut in half. It was all meat, pepperoni, ham, cheese. It wasn't bad, but I went in there looking to buy a hoagie. I didn't go to the gym today. Yes, I slacked today, and I'm sorry. I hopefully I'll live tomorrow. And I got like pretzel sticks because at 9th Street Deli, they changed their format of their menu because 9th Street Deli is known for the hoagies. And in Indiana, it's like I don't know where to eat anymore sometimes because my wife gets off of work at 6. And her and my stepdaughter, they might go do something. And my wife has allergies, so she can't eat the same stuff. Like I went to Bob's Pizza the other day. I got 5 slices of Bob's and a Wapaho and a root beer for under $13. You can't beat that. You can't. Not at all. But look, the Stromboli, I remember the Grapevine used to have good Strombolis. Yes. Fields is the official starter against Denver. Yes, he's starting. And what I heard, Mr. K, is he might start next week in the home opener. That's what I heard. I'm going to do Steeler games at 4:20. I'll be working till 3 o'clock, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to fly right the fuck home, and I'm going to put the TV on, and then I'm going to have hopefully a couple cocktails. And then after, myself and Shane, right after, like a little couple minutes, maybe 10 minutes or 15, I will be doing a review of the game, our emotional investment into the Steeler game. We're going to do that every Steeler game we're going to try. Yes, I don't think he is, though. I think he I want him to get in because I got a $20 bet at FanDuel. 5 rushing touchdowns would get me $1,000. I could use $1,000. Yes, you heard Stromboli. But Lair, it was okay. And everybody, this is Larry Stryker, the APWF media consultant and the host of Pro Wrestling Extreme Talk in the heart of Johnstown, Pennsylvania. That's right. His podcast is extreme because he's got JJ and Reese, all 3 of them. They are a tripod effecta of pro wrestling knowledge. And if you haven't subscribed to that channel, you need to. It's a community here. We are a community-based. We have a lot of podcasts that we all are entwined. We all help each other out, and that's the way it should be. And the wrestling stuff, Pro Wrestling Extreme Talk, and the Triple B Experience is combined like fucking peanut butter and jelly. Hey, and they're going to be setting up at the show the 26th. I don't know what they're going to dress up as. They're going to dress up as the Fabulous Freebirds. And if everybody knows the Fabulous Freebirds, who will be Terry Gordy? Will it be Larry or JJ? Terry Gordy was badass, man. Or, well, Larry's probably going to be Michael P.S. Hayes because he's got to be purely sexy. Oh, that's funny if you guys do that. Tickets are on sale now. www.apwfwrestling.com. Larry also, he does the website, me and him. We're trying to get 7 to 8 exciting matches We're trying to book the whole card. We do have a couple matches. We did have a cancellation already. I know Larry did an announcement for an exciting tag team called PM Experience. They cannot make it, ladies and gentlemen. So that was the first cancellation. We've been trying to get, and we will get a tag team. We do have Money Shot coming to the APWF. Money Shot has won championships in every company they've been into. So, we also got the Rad Boys, and we got the Troublemakers. The Troublemakers are running rampant in every fucking professional wrestling division up and down the East Coast of the United States. And we got Ashton Day from NWA Exodus coming. And we got Sam the Handyman. And we got a ladies match. We've got Slammin' Sammy versus Pegasia. I think that's how you pronounce her name. You know how I'm good with Japanese names. We got a ladies match. And we are... thanks, Larry. See what it is? It's a Nightmare at the Castle. And the thing about the Nightmare at the Castle, that was... my coworker, I'm giving credit where credit is due. I know she doesn't listen to the show, but Ashley DeLusa, my coworker, actually said Nightmare at the Castle, and I said I'm going to use that because I was at work, brain fucking storming wrestling things, and she's a big horror guru. I'm not into horror. She is. She came up with it, and that's what we went with. The Troublemakers are great. Yeah, I think they're the top heels. And super referee Richie Allen is in the house on the Facebook chat. If anybody got stuff to talk about, believe me. Hey, I just want to put it out there. Hey, do not be in your underwear and drink beer and think you're going to get booked on a company show of mine. I ain't happening. You got to be professional, as I try to be. And I'm very professional. I'm very opinionated, but I am very professional due to my job, due to my life, due to the woman I'm married to. I can't act like an ass. And look, you can't do that, people. And if you don't like what I got to say, you can click the channel because this is America. America. So, Richie Allen, huh? So, Pegasa. Slammin' Sammy, Pegasus. So we have another ladies match, and I just want to say we try to get we do try to we got him, and a lot of people I try to put it out there. I wish they would get back to me quicker. Social media, the phone is I don't know if he is gassed. I don't know. Richie's not in his underwear drinking beer and fucking on social media. I'll tell you that. Yeah, well, sorry. And I don't think people are, you got, I don't know. You just got to have some, when you do, I don't understand it if you have corporations or if you're doing fundraisers and they're looking with all binoculars at your product. And they're putting stuff, especially if you have a corporate job, you got to watch what you do on social media. I know I have to watch what I do. I don't talk the P word, and the P word is politics. I don't do that. Let me guess, he's a good guy in ref. Well, yeah. And hey, Larry, I'm surprised I'm getting TNA on my channel. I was, and it's a sold-out show, too. The TNA Victory Road show right now is the highest-selling ticket show in the U.S. this year, and it's September. That's what they said. Yes, you are absolutely right. We got a ton of sponsors from the Johnstown connection. Yeah, well, Richie's a way better ref. Yes, and we have a ton of sponsors for this show, and I am so proud that the sponsorship is actually helping us. Look, sponsorship is great. I would love to do a GoFundMe, and it's like, hey, GoFundMe. How about you GoFundMe for my company? And we're looking. We like to buy I like to get a ring apron. I know they're a little pricey with the logo around it. Monsters ring, that ring apron, I'm not really a fan of. I don't think any of us are, and I know my wife's not. So we're going to try to get. But I think the 16 by 16 is oh, they won. They rewon the tag teams. Eddie Edwards and Brian. What the hell is his name? Oh, I don't know. He was with Zack Ryder. They won the championship. I don't know. I don't think they're that good. Brian Myers. Brian Myers. Yeah. I don't think they're that good. I saw I think the biggest pop of the night so far was the Hardy Boys. The Hardy Boys opened the show, and whatever that big money guy is sucks. The guy from WWE, and they came over and they hired him, and he was on that Hidden Treasure show for A&E. He's fucking terrible. He might be the nicest guy in the world, but I think I have more charismatic abilities than he can. Like, but also too, I'm 53 years old and he's not 53. But I would not. I'm not a big fan of his. But I am a big fan of Jordan Grace. I think she's a brick shithouse. I think, man, that would be great if the powers that be in this company of mine could actually would be able to book her. It would probably take me 17 overtimes in a row to probably get her here, and I can't do that because it's bad enough going in my straight time, let alone overtime. But I'll be there tomorrow because utilities are costly. And I like to buy comic books. I do. I bought the new Wolverine #1 and the new Avengers. But I was actually looking for the Avengers Alien, but I am not paying $9 for a comic book. Inflation. Comic books are expensive. They're actually start at, I think the most cheapest one I got is Spawn at $2.99. They go to $3.99, $4.99, $5.99. The last issue of Star Wars and Darth Vader, 75 and 50 were out. They're done. They're going to reboot them. I don't know why they do that, Marvel. I have no idea. I know people are writing to Disney to hopefully save accolades and hopefully have a season 2. Ladies and gentlemen, that TV show sucked. It was terrible. I'm a Star Wars fan, and it was terrible. The only person that had that kind of thing was Anakin Skywalker, and not people 100 years before him. And save your energy, save your time. It wasn't very good. It was not good. UFC. I do watch a little bit of UFC, Kurt. I do. I got a box, Kurt. I can watch a lot of stuff. If you got Xfinity cable, man, it's the place to be. Yeah, and they have UFC fights, pay-per-views like every weekend, Kurt. So hope you were doing good. And I just texted this guy and he just happened to show up. And if anybody in Indiana County needs deli meat, you need to go right here and I will show you. Because I have his logo, because he's a proud sponsor of the Allied Powers Wrestling Federation. Everybody in Indiana County need to go out and see Phil. And here it is right here. PB&J's. You can get 6-packs. You can get deli groceries. You can play skills game in the back, because I can say that on a podcast. He has a lottery machine. Okay. He has Buckeyes. I'm trying to get a different thing here. Hold on. God damn it. Oh, Jesus. Oh, man. Anyway, yeah, there we go. I'm adding people. So, yeah, I'm just getting this and explaining. Yeah, and he's out on 286 before you get the climber. It's Brian Hill. Okay. He also sells deviled eggs, and they're smoked deviled eggs. And I've ate them before, and they're fucking delicious because I had them during COVID when he was still open, and he was trying to do the best he could during COVID. and we got an Easter dinner there that fucking kicked ass. So everybody in Indiana County, you know, if you have an opportunity, drive out to PP&J's, you know, play some lottery tickets, grab a 6-pack, go get some Buckeyes, because he sells like 2,000 Buckeyes or more a week. And I didn't know what a Buckeye was until about 2 months ago. So, and Phil tries to help the community. He does a lot of stuff for the community. He's going to be a ticket outlet for the APWF in Indiana County. You can go out there and get tickets, go out and get some Buckeyes, and get a pound of turkey and a pound of American cheese. He always has specials every week for his deli. So go see PP&J's. Go out there and talk to Phil, man. He'll chat with you, and he'll tell you what he's doing, and he's got a good store out there. I mean, it's, you know, he's building it back up, you know, and ladies and gentlemen, he's doing this by himself. So he works every day. So no, brother. This is a good format. I'm glad I can help everybody out. You know, this podcast is a second, silver winter podcast in Indiana County. So I must be doing something right, I guess, maybe. Well, I'm not stuffing the ballot box, but yeah, we can do that. Well, speaking of next week, now next Wednesday, I have I'm very honored to have another interview, one-on-one recorded interview with the man who was actually, he was our internet champion back in the late 90s, back before internet was big. Lash, he was very creative. He was, but Mike Quackenbush will be in the studio next week. And he's a wrestler, he's a trainer, he's a podcaster, he's an author, he's a promoter. I'm glad to have him on because he's trained some of the stars all over the United States. He used to be the owner of Shakara, you know, and I'm just honored. And I'm going to pick his brain a little bit. And he does some seminars. And I hope maybe later on, maybe the APWF can get some of his trainees, and maybe we can get them booked on a show. I know my booker man is working very hard. And actually everybody in the staff's working very hard, you know, the people from, everywhere. So yes. And also I'm going to go and, and this is one of another one, Main Street Hobby in Johnstown at the Castle. If anybody's into sports memorabilia, sports cards, go down there. Those guys are a sponsor of the Allied Powers Wrestling Federation. They have the shop in the Castle. Okay. They had a TJ Watt autograph. They have a whole bunch of stuff that they get. Like, they have cards. I think Tony's got like 17 million sports cards. So they're always selling stuff. They always have stuff coming in. Jordan is the man running the store. And go down there and see them. They're open daily. Tell them Bubba sent you. They are proud sponsors of the APWF. They also are part of the Castle. The Castle has their boxing. They have stuff Saturday nights for kids. They have a lot of stuff. I share them on my social media. And the Castle is not far, ladies and gentlemen, from Indiana County. We had a lot of people from Indiana at the last show. Myself and Larry can attest to that. So, you know what? If there's nothing to do in Indiana, you guys can drive down there, dress up. It's Halloween. You know what? That was my wife's idea. That was Tammy's idea. So it's going to be an event. You can dress up. And, speaking of dressing up, there he is. He's probably gearing up for the West Virginia Pitt game tomorrow. But this is everybody in the house. My co-host of Steeler Dynasty Podcast. And the man who has 17. He has this show, Once I Find the Logo. He is the host of this show, West Virginia Mountaineer Mafia, where he talks West Virginia football, okay? And then Wednesday nights, me and him, we talk Steelers. After the Steeler game, we talk Steelers. And tomorrow night, we're going to talk Steelers. And he was off this Wednesday. If you guys didn't know, we had Punksy Pete, and oh my God, it was. We only get him once in a while. Once I sent the invite out, but Pete was a unique individual, very unique, and he just did a show an hour ago. So if you guys want to subscribe to Shane's show, he talks college football. He brings some West Virginia alumni on. He brings people from other colleges that he knows come on and they talk. And Pete sucks. Well, Pete was fucking spraying Axe like it was a breath mint. But he did watch the Steeler game though. He did pick his Steeler player of the game. And then we got on a food topic. But if you guys want to, what? I already pay the high price. Steve, it's raising their prices. Well, I pay 40. I don't know what you pay. I pay 49. That's what I mean. So I pay I'm giving the cost for the podcasting world. I pay 49 for that, and I do stream everything on Buzzsprout for audio, so you can listen to me in your car, listen to me at your gym, listen to me when you're dancing out in the town, or when you and your significant other is getting jiggy with it. You can listen to me. That's 24 for 10 hours, and then I pay 12 for Canva. So I can do all these designs, which I'm trying to get very good at. And speaking of this, I did a logo the other day for a friend of mine who I've been friends with since goddamn 1975. And he also, we will have some giveaways because he's giving away his tickets for the October shows. So me and Lair will give them away on the show. But where is it at? I got to find it. When I find it, I'll put them up here. So, yes. Hold on, there it is. I probably already seen it, and no, I added it twice. God damn, I don't have my readers on. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a proud sponsor of the APWF. He contacted me the other day, and he's like, "Bubba, I'll give you some sponsorship." God bless him. Boothy's not a big wrestling fan, but he's supporting me as I support him. If you, JP Building and Remodeling, Jeff Booth, get a hold of him, Indiana County. I'll tell you this right now. My best man, Brad Gifford, also works for him, and Brad does great work. Brad did the downstairs drywall on my bar. He built my bar. Brad's kind of a perfectionist. He works for Booth. It's kind of funny. It's probably a comedy team, but I just want to say this, and I said something about them today, and because people in my job thinks because I work for the Commonwealth. Sometimes our job is more mental, but realistically, our job is pretty easy. My two buddies are in their 50s. Building houses, putting roofs on, picking up fucking heavy shit, and they're busting their ass every day. And I sit and talk to people and try to get their life in order. They don't listen to me anyway. But I always use that as an analogy of, if you guys think our job is bad, go and be 50-some years old and start building foundations and building houses and doing stuff like that, because those guys do it every day. So I just want to give a shout out to Boothie, proud sponsor of the APWF show in October. And I got some comments. Oh, yes. And I did do that. Thank you. I did Phil's too. I did Phil's logo too. So besides being a host of two podcasts and running a wrestling company, I also try to do logos for people, and I try to help people out. And oh my God, we have Zach Nystrom is in the Facebook chat. And like I said before, it's our proud honor to have Money Shot on the show, the 26th. It's hard to book these guys sometimes because they're everywhere, and it's very, very hard to book people. But we are honored that Money Shot is coming in. I know Elijah Dean is putting his stuff out there where he's trying to get people in shape. And if you want to get in shape, and I share it on my social media, and you're looking to challenge yourself and you want to get put on a program and you want to have somebody drive dedication, which I probably need sometimes too. I fluctuate. I'm guilty just as rest like everybody else. And I share his stuff on my social media. He's a personal trainer. He's a motivator. He's a motivational coach. He has programs to prep your food, to get you motivated, to give you workouts. That's what he does for a living besides kicking ass and taking names. So I always share his stuff, and him and Zach are tagging up. Money Shot will be in the APWF October 26th, and we will have the matches, who they're facing here momentarily. Like I said, we had a cancellation with the PM experience, and that would have been one fucking barn burner of a match. So it's tag team. I love tag teams. I always have, and the tag team divisions and other companies, I don't know, like the WWE doesn't even promote tag teams, but I think tag team should come back, should be a viable thing on a wrestling show. I am one component of, I've always liked the Crockett Cup. I always thought that was superior. I thought that was awesome growing up. And I also am a Road Warrior mark. So what can I say? I'm a Piper mark and a Road Warrior mark. I do like Hogan too, but when he faced Piper, it was always Piper in my eyes. So Aaron, how you doing? Thanks for tuning in. Like I said, this is the first show I had in a long time when I talk pulp culture. And talked a whole bunch of other stuff because I've been doing a lot of Steelers stuff. I've put 4 shows out consecutively, and oh wait, here we go. Have to go, bro. Oh, 39 pounds of brisket, 16 pounds of pulled pork, getting picked up tomorrow morning. I'll see you soon. I'll be over, brother. Ladies and gentlemen, Phil Bender, the owner of PP&J's, proud sponsor of the APWF, and will be a ticket outlet for the show in Johnstown. So if you live in Indiana County, go out there, get your tickets, grab a 6-pack, gamble, get some deli meat. I'm telling you, I got some ice cream out there that fucking kicked ass. Straight up. I know I'm not supposed. Look, I've been slacking. I've been slacking on my workout. Seriously. I mean, I can still punch somebody in the mouth if I have to. I haven't boxed in a while either. It's just I'm so busy doing other stuff. And I haven't. I should have went to the gym tonight. I should have, but I slacked. I take full ownership for my responsibilities. I hold myself accountable. Tomorrow after work, I'll go hit the gym, and then I still got to mow my grass because my grass is like this high. It's terrible. That's a little bit of cardio for me. I always tell Larry, and Larry asked me, "How'd you get your grass cut, butt?" I said, "No." And by the time I get it cut, I'll have to recut it again. But I also wanted to promote tomorrow. If you want to contact Big Mike, one of the owners of Imagine Wrestling. Big Mike's having a show tomorrow in Reynoldsville, PA. If you're up in that area, get some tickets. I'm sure the Rad Boys will be there, and Jimmy the High Flying Hippie, and contact Big Mike. I will always post it on my social media. Contact Big Mike because Mike shares all my stuff and I will share his stuff. That's just how it works. Some people don't. You know what I mean? I have to cut it out, and if you're going to support me, I support you. And also tomorrow, for professional wrestlers, okay, this is something. As a wrestling promoter, and we had big time Bill Collier with his wrestling seminar, and Bill was phenomenal. To book Bill at a show it's God bless America if you can get him. And really, God bless America that I can get all the talent that I can get. Like I said, when I talked about Money Shot, those guys are booked everywhere. I appreciate being able to get them at that time. I know there's others. There's other shows out there, pros of wrestling's out there. So I mean, we had Spencer Slade, and he is booked everywhere. And happy birthday to Spencer Slade. Today is his birthday, and also the birthday of Mr. Glenn Spector, the man of the Troublemakers. The Troublemakers will be in Johnstown at the castle, all of them together. The whole faction will be in the house. They will be back. Tyler Brooks and Lexus Sin were there, but they were missing two others. All four of them will be in Johnstown. We also have Isaiah Prince. We have Sam the Handyman, Johnstown's own. So we also have, we booked, I don't know if I can say this, but I'm going to because I can. And I can't believe we booked him. We booked Gorgeous Gregory. Yep. Gorgeous Gregory. We got him booked. He's coming October 26th. Okay. We do have some other more matches lined up. My booker is just diligently trying to get everything the T's crossed, I's dotted, so hey, running a wrestling show is not easy, ladies and gentlemen. I think I shed 10 pounds fucking at that show. He's really nursing that calf injury. I just hope he gets to play so I can win that money that I bet, Roy. I got to have Russell Wilson rush for 5 touchdowns, and then I get some money. And that $1,000 will buy a nice wrestling belt or a ring apron. Two of those things. I mean, my ring will be paid off eventually. I mean, it is what it is. And if I have to get another one, and, I don't know. I was thinking about building a fucking steel building right here in my yard so I wouldn't have to mow and just put the ring up and then charge people to train. And then I could just, have, but my wife's not going to have that. She's not going to have 17 guys hanging and banging and doing wrestling training in our house. I don't think so. But I do have the wrestling ring in the garage and the car's out, so she's not happy about that. But to store a wrestling ring costs money. Probably, back when I used to store it, it was $60. Now it's probably $160. It's inflation. I get a head of lettuce. It costs me $8 now. I don't know what to tell you. But tomorrow, like I got off the beaten path. I didn't have an energy drink or nothing. Tomorrow, if you are not booked anywhere, or you're not working and you're a wrestler and you're not taking the opportunities that you have seen before you, tomorrow, Ring of Honor's pure champion, Lee Moriarty, will be having a pro wrestling seminar from 2 to 5. And if you don't go to that and you're just getting into the business and you don't go to that, shame on you. Shame on you. He's probably pound for pound one of the best wrestling technicians in the world. You can learn a lot. And going to these seminars, you will learn a lot. And you can get different aspects from every wrestler when you go. Okay. I've been to Dr. Tom's in Massachusetts. I drove 15 hours. Me and Dr. Feelgood, 15 hours. And I was in a battle royal, and we got tossed out by the guy who was on the wrestler. And like I said this story many times, he could not finish the drill where see what's left in your tank. He was throwing up. He was huge. He was a monster, but his cardio was terrible. And I did one leapfrog in front of Dr. Tom, and I was impressed. I was so happy that I did a leapfrog because I never did a leapfrog in my entire life. Look, I wasn't a great mat technician. I was not. I own up to my skills. My skills were brawling and taking an ass beating and giving an ass beating, and just being charismatic and having the people around Indiana County or Jefferson County or wherever I was at rally around me. I was the guy who, took the company on its back and carried it and still carried it. Still carrying it to this day. I'm not a 7-time APWF champion for nothing. Well, maybe nothing. I don't know. But if you're not taking those seminars, shame on you. And they also have a show tomorrow. Christian Dior, the Fight Underground champion, is taking on Lee Moriarty. It was supposed to be Jason Hendricks, and God bless Jason. I think a couple days after he wrestled in the APWF, where he wrestled Zach Nystrom, and the opening match was just phenomenal. Just phenomenal. You can catch it on the Triple B Experience. I have all the wrestling matches from the last two shows and the whole show on my YouTube channel. We also are a proud sponsor by IndieWrestling.us. They are the production company that films our stuff, and they put it on there, but I also get the footage because I pay for it, and I put it on my YouTube channel because hopefully one of these days I can start making money in the YouTube world. I'm not a social influencer. Nobody listens to me. I just talk about stuff I like to talk about, and I try to be entertaining as I can be. And I don't know which YouTube channel is going to make me money. Is it the Steeler channel or is it the Pulp Culture Wrestling channel? I don't know. I have 1,000 subscribers on my Triple B Experience show. Over. I have, but I need 4,000 hours to start making money. And you can make money doing this. My buddy Mark from Steelers Nation Australia is successfully making a pretty good, decent amount. And I'll be honest with you, if I did, it would front my wrestling company. I'm not going to lie. Well, like I said, 2025, we're looking maybe to do the first show. We talked about it last night. I think I'm looking to see if S&T Bank Arena in March, because January and February is a tricky time with people with snow, and you don't know. I know it snows in March, but March is a little better than January and February. So the first show back in 2025 will be at the S&T Bank Arena once I contact them and get it booked. And hopefully, like I said, everybody in Indiana County supports us. We've got people have contacted me about other stuff. I've been contacted about stuff in Pittsburgh, ladies and gentlemen. And if that goes down, I'm definitely going to do that. I'm not stepping on anybody's toes, but if they contacted me first, it is what it is. And I'm here to, kick ass and take names when I can and try to put on a good product and try to get the best talent that I possibly can get. I can't book everybody. It's very, very hard, but we try. So, and also, speaking of another sponsor, because I give the sponsors all through my podcasting, they're going to get plugs all the time because they're going to be on the poster, because I'm going to get the poster up here momentarily because Jesse's going to do it. But JT Toys and Collectibles, if you like wrestling figures and stuff like that, they will be setting up by the door at the castle like last time. So you can get some of your figures, or you can get some memorabilia. So he actually gave, maybe we'll donate. He donated an RVD autograph, and we didn't get a chance to 50-50 of it, but I think we will do that probably. We will probably do that at the show and give it to a lucky fan. And I know it was somebody's birthday last time, and I let him come in the ring, and I believe somebody's birthday is going to be in October, and we will wish him a happy birthday, and I'll have him in the ring. He doesn't know it yet, but I talked to his dad, so he's going to have quite an experience. October 26th. Like I said, everybody can dress up. We're just going to have an epic event. Everybody have a good time and try to bring the best wrestling we possibly can in Johnstown and also in Indiana County. So we're in two counties. Hopefully I can see if I can jump back on Fox Channel 8. I thought that was a great interview. I don't know if I have a face for TV, but I have a mouth for talking. So, and I had 5 minutes to put everything in there. So we'll see if I can get back on. And we'll go from there, and we will do what we need to do. The promotion vehicle, even in after October, we'll still be promoting. We'll be gearing up for next year. Good night, Shane. Yeah, I gotta get going here pretty soon too. Maybe, I don't know. I'm just watching pay-per-view wrestling. But I just tomorrow, Shane, I'll get a hold of you. We'll be talking Steelers. Because they might be benching Broderick Jones from what I've been reading. So That's what I've been reading. And your boy's probably going to play next week at home, too. That's what I've been reading that, too. But, and I also been reading about the new Venom movie. I'm getting off the wrestling kick. The new Venom movie is going to have Norman Reedus as, oh my God, Jesus Christ. I had too many concussions. No. Oh my God. He's going to be in a Venom movie, supposedly. And the character that he plays is one of the most powerful characters in Marvel Comics. I just got to get it here because I can't remember because the Agatha Harkness Disney show will be out September 18th, episode 1 and 2 at 6 p.m. And then it'll go. It has 9 episodes. So I don't know how they're going to do that, but I will definitely watch it. We'll see how it goes. I don't know, but I'm trying to find what I'm looking for here. There it is. Yes, we'll play Null. There we go. The symbiote god in Venom. I don't know how Sony is going to do this because he's way powerful, just as powerful as Thanos, or maybe more. He actually kills Celestials, so he's more powerful. You know what I mean? And I don't know because Sony messes up a one-car funeral. So I don't know how they're going to do that because that's Tom Hardy's last movie as Venom. I don't know what they're going to do. I know Hugh Jackman will be Wolverine, but in an X-Men movie, it will not have Wolverine, which is ridiculous. I don't know how you can do an X-Men unless you're doing an X-Men origin with the original graduating class from, and I know this, the Beast and out his blue form, Iceman, Angel, Jean Grey, and Cyclops. Those were the original X-Men, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, I don't have the first X-Men comic. I wish I did. It's worth a heavy price. Actually, the issue of the new team is actually worth like buku money. Now, I believe anything with Wolverine right now and Deadpool is hot. So Wolverine #1 just got rebooted. It's now out in stores. I got it, but I'm not touching it because it's not in. I don't have my gloves on, and I I read my stuff digitally anymore to get caught up. But I do still have books. Here I got this. You know what I mean? These are Doc Strange, #1 Doc Strange. I haven't read any of these yet, but I still need to put them in boxes in chronological order. I have a lot of OCD, I guess, when it comes to that. And like I said before earlier in the show, comic books aren't cheap. So, but it is what it is. Nothing's cheap anymore. I finished watching Cobra Kai. The first, I think it had 6 episodes that he split them in half. I thought it was okay. I just think they're extending something so long. Maybe they were 2 seasons ahead. They could have cut it off, but I got to finish stuff. That is actually the first thing that I've actually watched in a long, long time. I got rid of my Netflix. I got rid of Paramount Plus. What else did I get rid of? HBO. I got rid of all those things because I was using it for stuff for at work, and let's just say I wasn't happy what happened, and I got rid of everything. I can watch all that stuff here at my house, but when I was running groups or whatever, I wasn't there, and they took advantage of the situation. So they had to pay the price. They had to pay the piper. Okay. Yes, Venom, says Aaron. Yeah, I think the second movie they could have did a little better with Carnage. I think Woody Harrelson played a great Carnage, but they didn't do it right. It should have been rated R. And like I said, Sony can mess up a one-car funeral. Sony should just let Marvel just take over. I wish they would pay me, Shane. I wish they would pay me. Maybe one of these days, Shane, we can make some money doing this. It's coming. We have 161, like I said before, on our Steelers podcast. We are almost at 400 hours, Shane. I don't know if you know that, but we're chipping away at the iceberg. So hopefully, ladies and gentlemen, by the end of 2024 season, me and Shane has 4,000 hours and 500 subscribers to the other Steeler podcast show. I have 1,000 subscribers on this show. I have like 1,200. Okay. But what it is in YouTube land, you have to have hours watched. So I have to have 4,000 hours watched on here, and then I can see some kickback, which will be great. I don't know how people make money. I really don't. And I do have a TikTok account, and I don't know how people do it. And they have like millions followers. I don't know how they do it, and I'm not talking politics, so I don't know how I would have 100 million subscribers. Talking wrestling, and I try, you know. Oh, Mr. Anthony Young, thanks for tuning in. So hopefully me and Shane could come on that, so because I don't do this with us. There's no script here. I have no script. Now, the only time when I do my Steeler Dynasty podcast shows when I have some stats, but this year I haven't been really talking about Steeler stats, or I would just been remember them in my head, or when I do some trivia, I have to, take it. My Jinx, my stepdaughter, bought me a Steeler trivia thing, so I usually take the trivia off of that. And actually, Chloe Smith, she listens on the other show, but Chloe won this nice hat, and she still has not given me her address. And this hat is nice. This is a nice hat. This is a nice hat. Now, ladies and gentlemen, these are our giveaway hats on Steeler Dynasty Podcast. We got a couple of them in. Now, we did a giveaway on our last show, and Chloe Smith from wherever in the United States won it, but I don't have an address for her, so I can't mail it out. But I would. These are stitched. It's stitched from S&S Screen Printing by Pat Usick in Indiana, Pennsylvania. It's a trucker type hat. Okay. Now here's the other hat that I wear. Okay. This is the other one. This is not the trucker hat. Okay. So, and this is my Triple B Experience hat that my buddy Todd DeFazio had on his website when I was associated with Todd, and when Todd was my producer of the Triple B Experience when I was on SoundCloud, and I was doing pretty good on SoundCloud. Now, I don't know if you guys knew this, but me and Todd were the host of the Triple B Double D Heavyweight podcast, where we talked. We gave our picks for WWE events. Now, at one time in the city of Pittsburgh, we were the third highest podcast ranking in the contest in Pittsburgh paper. We got third place. We were getting thousands and thousands of views when me and him would do our picks. Now, Todd's great. Todd's awesome. He does his club sandwich, which I don't know if I have a logo here. I don't know if I do. I don't think I do. I have it in my archives. But he's the host of Club Sandwich, where they go to places in Pittsburgh and get these sandwiches and eat them and rank them and stuff. So, I mean, yeah. So also I got a new sponsor, and I don't have the logo. Well, I have this logo here. This is Habitat's Beer and Taco, PA Lottery in Johnstown, Pennsylvania, proud sponsor of the Triple B Experience. And also attorney Tim Burns in Johnstown, Pennsylvania, proud sponsor of the APWF. Now we have an attorney. It's awesome. And now we can go get some car parts at Advanced Auto in Johnstown, proud sponsor of the Allied Powers Wrestling Federation. We have a lot of new sponsors. I'm so very happy for that, for Larry, JJ, anybody that's sponsored. Now, I know I got Troy. I got to get Troy's his new logo. Mr. Troy Fritz has actually got a new logo, and it's part of his old company with let me see if I can find it here. Maybe I can't. I don't know. It's called Fritz Film here. No, I don't know where it's at. I had it. Sometimes, I like I said, I need an intern. Let's see if Troy did it on his own site. You know what I mean? So let's see. Yes, there it is. Let me get it here, and I'll get it for you, and we can do that. And then I can actually show you, because Troy is a proud sponsor. He switched up his hobby when he was doing the Bunker Club, okay, and now he's changed. He got his old company. It used to be Wild Boar Films, okay, but it's where did I see here? That's not it. Oh, I had it. It was Wild Boar Films, and boop, save as. Oh wait, downloads. Okay. Sorry, people. I appreciate you guys hanging loose here. I really do. If I can't get it, I will share it. Just bear with me. I'm trying to, you know, I'm, no, you know what? I will just share it. How's that? Because I can. And I'm going to do it here. So, okay. There it is. There it is. I think that's okay. Nope. Okay, that's not it. There it is. That's Troy Fritz's new logo right there, ladies and gentlemen. Proud sponsor of the APWF. Fritz Films right there. I'm surprised it's black and gold. But yeah, that's Troy's new logo. Troy's proud sponsor of the APWF. And let me see if I got everybody. I got everybody sponsored. Yeah. And if anybody is into the military, like I am, pro support the military, Pepsi Cola Roadhouse. It's all about the Warriors Foundation. $50 tickets. You can win big prizes, guns, money, safes, whatever. It's in Pittsburgh right there. And we had Steve on the show, man. He was great on the Steelers Dynasty podcast in the archives. And also, ladies and gentlemen, proud sponsors Ralph Williams and Smokey Jim Frazier. You know, they will have media credentials at the show. So, like I said, this is the first time I did this in a while, and I appreciate everybody for tuning in. It's Friday night. Tomorrow I'll be talking Steelers football, and Sunday we'll be going right after the Steeler game. If you have not subscribe to Steelers Dynasty Podcast and you want your Steelers news or you want to talk Steelers, that is the place to be. I don't usually talk Steelers on this channel. I usually don't post social media on my personal site about the Steelers like I used to. I have a Facebook site called Steelers Dynasty Podcast. I try to. I mean, it's very hard. Like I said, running 2 podcasts, a wrestling company, and doing everything else in my life. It's just very hard, but I try. And I appreciate everybody for subscribing. I appreciate everybody for tuning in. And like I said, I'll be here tomorrow night talking Steelers football. If you haven't subscribed, I'll probably be in my social media, my Facebook. I have a lot of people, no offense, that I don't know. And the only reason why I added them was because they were Steeler fans. And if they haven't jumped to my other stuff and they're not listening to my Steeler stuff, they don't need to know what the hell I'm doing in my personal life. Not that I'm doing anything anyway, but you know, I don't know. And I get a lot of bots and I'm like, no. But I'm just trying to spread the word. And like I said, every Tuesday night, myself and Shane is also with, we are also on the Steelers Nation Australia collaboration with Steelers Dynasty Podcast, where we give our top 5s every Tuesday. Wednesday is Steelers Dynasty Podcast, where we do our NFL picks also. I just combine them all in one. And then I also have other videos to actually give content on the Steeler Dynasty. We are at 161. What YouTube channel will get me money first? I don't know which one. I keep plugging away. I like doing this. This is how I promote my wrestling on this podcast. I have a major interview next Wednesday with the legendary Mike Quackenbush. Wednesday going in the studio, and I will have it out probably Thursday, ladies and gentlemen. It'll probably be out Thursday. It'll go to the masses. And like I do one-on-one interviews. Myself and Larry promote the APWF. We tag up with Pro Wrestling Extreme Talk and Triple B Experience. We tag up talking about the APWF. Maybe we can get somebody to come on and go from there. And like I said, there is some wrestling shows tomorrow. If you want to contact Big Mike, Reynoldsville, Imagine Wrestling. And if you want to go down to Rise Wrestling tomorrow, Christian Yor versus Lee Moriarty. And there's a whole bunch of other great independent wrestling in the house at Rise Wrestling. They put on a great product. And they also support the APWF. So you can go see wrestlers like Cowpoke Paul and Slam and Sammy tomorrow night. So everybody, I appreciate you guys tuning in. I'm also going to have this on Spotify. It's on Spotify. It's audio too. So like I said, I'll be back next Friday. Hopefully a lot more pulp culture or maybe some more wrestling. Maybe me and Larry will get on. We'll do whatever. That's why I have this format, and that's why I am the Intercontinental Champion of podcasting in Western Pennsylvania and especially Indiana County. I am second best. Simply the second best. Okay, it's Friday night. Thank you guys so much. You guys have a great night and a better tomorrow. And please, 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 do not drink beer in your underwear and put it on social media. If you got anything to say, don't do that. Don't do that, please. It's not a good sign, and I'm just being honest. Thank you, guys. Have a great night and a better tomorrow. I'll see all you Steeler fans tomorrow. We're going to be talking Steelers Denver, baby. Pittsburgh's going into Denver, looking at them to be 2-0. Good night, everybody.